On the way to the ring, from Manhasset, New York, weighing 231 pounds, Chris Jericho. And the opponent, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a sold-out show here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
Man, you couldn't fit another fan in here with a crowbar, I'm telling you. There's a whole lot of cheeseheads in the house tonight.
It sure is. Green Bay knows that they're about to see the greatest superstars in all of sports entertainment. I can't wait to get started.
That was a textbook reversal. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now. What a rare treat it is for us to see Chris Jericho competing live and in person. We don't have many chances to see this phenomenal veteran in action, what with him being a Raw superstar.
Yeah, you know what, Cole? But from where I sit, there's the reversal, Cole.
4, 5.
Ha-ha! Look at this, Cole. He don't look too worried about this match.
Well, he should be. Until that bell rings, this is still anyone's match.
Man, look at these superstars. You can't ask for a better example of what makes SmackDown so great.
You sure can't. SmackDown's got the greatest superstars in the greatest matches for the greatest fans in all of sports entertainment. They compete every week until they're not physically capable of continuing.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here. He anticipated that move perfectly.
Look at these superstars, Cole. I mean, they're not even contemplating the fact that they might lose here tonight.
They've sacrificed so much to get here, Taz. I don't think they can allow that thought to enter their heads.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes.
And here we go with the submission hold. This could be a pivotal moment in this match.
It sure could. There's a lot of pressure being applied in that hold, Cole.
2, 3, 4.
Looks to me as this can go down in the books as an instant classic.
I think just about every match has that potential, Taz. This is the WWE after all. What a jerk. How about a little less posing and a little more action?
Pump the brakes, girl pants. There's nothing wrong with getting inside your opponent's head like this.
2, 3.
I'm glad Jericho finally shut his mouth and stepped into the ring. You know, listen to this guy yap about how great he is really gets on my nerves a little bit.
Since when is taking pride in your accomplishments a bad thing? Jericho's got an extremely impressive resume, and he's got every right to a nice reversal. These superstars are clearly giving it their all tonight.
Not a surprise there at all, Cole. I mean, tell me the last time that you saw a WWE superstar. Oh, you feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
3, 4, 5.
Folks, will be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
6.
Good thing, too, Cole, because I don't think we'd ever hear the end of it if we cut away here.
You're probably right, Taz. I know I wouldn't want to miss a second of this action.
You know, we've seen some pretty good back and forth action here, but you don't see too many matches end that way.
1.
No, you don't. And I think we'll see one superstar dominate the match before it's over.
Wow, great reversal.
There's the cover. Can he do it?
I'll tell you what, right now, it is a good thing that Chris Jericho pays his bills.
We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, no, that's not going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win.
Look at this. He's using his opponent's taunt against him.
He dodged that bullet. No doubt from what we're seeing here, these WWE fans are getting their money's worth.
If they don't yet, I'm sure they will by the end of the match, Taz. What a reversal. Stars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Cole, what you got to realize, to make it in the WWE, this is not a job. This is a lifestyle. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring. Ha! That's the way to do it. Bring the hammer down.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Boise, Idaho, Tori Wilson. And the opponent, from Palatka, Florida, Michelle McCool.
Welcome to Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live tonight from Tar Helia, from Raleigh, North Carolina.
We should have booked this show for an outdoor arena, JR, because Raw's gonna blow the roof off this place tonight.
You're not kidding, King. Raleigh is Raw country for sure, and these fans are in for the night of their lives. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? What a counter! These superstars are beating the heck out of each other. There's the reversal. What are they gonna do next?
I couldn't even begin to guess, King. That's why they say anything can happen here in the WWE.
I think the best is yet to come in this match, JR.
I agree with you 100%. Whenever you put abilities of this caliber in a match together, it just gets better and better. A textbook reversal there.
we've seen in this ring, JR. I think we'd better remind the folks.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You should.
Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories.
I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here.
I'd hate to be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these superstars no?
Boy, I think I've had nightmares about trying to do something like that, King. What a reversal.
I don't think I've ever felt more anticipation during a match than I am right now, JR.
I know what you mean, King. It's hard to find words to describe the electricity in the air here tonight. And it's been reversed.
See, JR, this is exactly what...
That went nowhere.
Looks like someone's heading for the high rent district.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an eye... It looks like they're slowing the pace down a bit here.
Maybe so. But one or two big moves could completely change the complexion of this match. There's no room for error when you're on the top rope.
You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
Oh, boy. You might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly. We could have a pinfall here, JR. I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR. These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not... And there's the submission! There might not be any way out of it!
There better be, or we're going to see a tap out right here. Oh, man, that doesn't look good.
Talk about targeting a body part and picking it apart.
2, 3.
I don't believe it. The match is over. There's only a few things you have to avoid doing in a match. And having your shoulders touch
Here's
the
your
mat
winner,
for 3 seconds is one of them.
Michelle
And you know better than
McCool.
anyone how difficult that can be, King.
Absolutely, JR. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you just can't kick out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio. And the opponent, from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Good evening, and welcome to a sold-out show from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside, and have we got a show for you tonight?
Hey, Cole, we're in the desert. This is nuts. Every SmackDown show is bigger and better than the ones that came before, and tonight's gonna be bigger than all of them.
That's a bold statement, partner, but I can't disagree. I don't think Phoenix has any idea what they're in for tonight. He anticipated that move perfectly. These fans just can't get enough of Latino heat. Eddie Guerrero's got them in the palm of his hand.
Yeah, and I don't know why. He lies, he cheats, he steals, and he lost the WWE title to JBL. What's he got left?
How about a love?
There's the reversal, Cole. It's obvious these superstars have studied each other real carefully, Cole.
No question about that, Taz. You won't last long against an opponent you haven't done your homework on. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Top rope moves can win or lose you the match. There's very little middle ground. Raymond.
Wow, great reversal. These superstars give everything they got when they're in a match like this. But
Rope break.
here's the pin. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants. I went into this expecting a good match. I'm just saying, it's even better than I thought it would be.
I know exactly what you mean. These superstars certainly are pulling out. He's building up a head of steam.
Oh, man, here it comes, Cole. 619! He's going for the cover, Cole.
1, 2.
I hope he didn't seriously think he was getting the pin there.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Man, this Rey Mysterio. Watch it. He reversed it. This has been a real rocket.
Nice reversal.
These superstars are showing some great intensity here tonight, and that's what the WWE fans came to see.
That's for sure, Taz. And the #1 rule here on SmackDown is to send the fans home happy. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these.
Look out! The referee's been knocked out.
And this is where things start getting a little interesting, Cole.
What a reversal.
So, Cole, you got any predictions? You know who you think's going to win this one?
No way. I've seen you embarrass yourself with enough bad guesses that I'm not going to risk doing the same.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
And there's the counter, Cole.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? Eddie Guerrero is one of my favorite superstars on the SmackDown roster, and I think these fans agree with me. It seems like being a crowd pleaser is another Guerrero fan. Great reversal.
I don't know. He's putting a lot on the line going up there.
Will we see a finishing move right here?
He dodged that bullet.
Look at this. You don't often see a superstar's own finishing move used against them like this. Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife. Here it comes, look out!
Oh man, many a superstar has fallen prey to that finishing maneuver. Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous.
1.
He saw that one coming.
3. 4.
What's happened to Eddie Guerrero, Cole? I mean, this guy used to be the WWE champion, and now look at him.
What are you talking about, Taz? Eddie can... I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. You gotta be careful when you're going up there.
Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me, Taz. It seems like every time I see him in the ring, he finds another way.
He slipped out of that one. He's got these fans on their feet. They know what's up.
There it is, a huge 619. He could pin his opponent right here.
2.
That wasn't even 2. Ha-ha! Look at this, Cole. He don't look too worried about this match.
Well, he should be. Until that bell rings, this is still anyone's match.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponent think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickies, no matter how beaten up they get. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
This could be big, but it could backfire real bad, too.
How humiliating to get hit with your own finisher like that.
I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hold must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it. This is gonna be big, one way or the other. This could be a finishing move right here.
I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all. He's got his opponent on the ropes. There he goes.
Drop the dime, 619.
He may get the 3 count right here.
2, 3.
I'm not sure if everyone's going to be happy about it, but he might have gotten a pinfall, Cole.
Here's your
but I'd be
winner.
real surprised if we didn't see a rematch after that one.
Rey
I'm with you, partner.
Mysterio.
And I think these fans are too.
Well, I hope so, Cole, because when the fans speak, the WWE listens.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from California, Christy Hemme. And the opponent, from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keebler.
A big New England welcome from Portland, Maine. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
I've never seen a crowd so fired up, JR. They can't wait to get started, and neither can I.
That makes two of us, King. I don't think Portland's going to know what hit it after tonight. That went nowhere.
I could watch these superstars go at it all night, JR.
So could I, King, but all good things must come to an end. Let's just hope it just doesn't end too soon. Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an overconfident superstar who's throwing away the match by not following up.
2, 3.
I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the greatest athletes in the world.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
2, 3.
What a counter! I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again.
What a reversal.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's gonna go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but
A textbook reversal there.
oh boy, you might want to close your eyes, JR. This one could get ugly.
You're damn right it could. It could get bowling shoe ugly. And that's what this business is all about. It's not ballet, you know.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it? And it's been reversed. So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
Oh, no. Every time I make a guess as to who's going to win, I never hear the end of it from you.
Maybe that wouldn't happen if you got one right every now and then.
That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break.
It sure is, King. And even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you.
Climbing up the turnbuckle isn't bad. It's all the ways you could come down that hurt. It's matches like this that make this the greatest job in the world, JR.
Absolutely, King. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
There's the reversal.
Oh, boy, the adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end.
She's making her move.
Wow, and what a move it was. A picture-perfect DDT.
1, 2, 3.
Well, like it or not, this one, that's what you call
Here's
a
your
real
winner.
slobber knocker.
No,
Christy,
that's what you call
heavy.
a real slobber knocker, JR. What does that even mean, anyway?
It means we just saw one hellacious match, King. I hope we get to see them locked up again soon.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, John Cena. And the opponent, from New York City, weighing in at 297 pounds, JBL.
Good evening, and welcome to a sold-out show from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm Michael Cole, here with Taz at ringside, and have we got a show for you tonight?
Hey, Cole, we're in the desert. This is nuts. Every SmackDown show is bigger and better than the ones that came before, and tonight's gonna be bigger than all of them.
That's a bold statement, partner, but I can't disagree. I don't think Phoenix has any idea what they're in for tonight.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
JBL has every advantage you could possibly... He saw that one coming. We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Hey, you know, that's not gonna make you popular, but you gotta do whatever it takes to win.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
I think we know which... Wow, great reversal.
Here he comes.
Whoa! Clothesline from hell! I think he just took this guy's head off. I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure this breaks this guy's heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think.
You know what? This scene, he spends a lot of time running the...
Nice reversal.
These superstars are showing some great intensity here tonight, and that's what the WWE fans came to see.
That's for sure, Taz. And the #1 rule here on SmackDown is to send the fans home happy.
Nice quick counter. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed to get a hell of a show.
And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight.
This one's gonna keep on going until someone can't go anymore.
And considering the conditioning of these athletes, that could be quite a while from now. That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead.
It's obvious these superstars have studied each other real carefully, Cole.
No question about that, Taz. You won't last long against an opponent you haven't done your homework on.
Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. I like JBL's style, Cole. He sets a goal for himself. He tells you exactly what he's going to do, then he goes right out there and he does it.
Yeah, JBL talks a great... What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive.
He got away with it that time, but he can't fake his way to victory here tonight.
He can get the pin right here.
2.
Wow, talk about cutting it close. That was almost free. Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that? He may get the 3 count right here.
1.
It's been...
He slipped out of that one.
This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too, Cole. If they're not buying tickets, they're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling tickets the next time we come back here. Not after a match like this. Great reversal. So much can go wrong from that top turnbuckle.
I think this proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
I can't help but agree, partner. You won't see action like this on Raw.
Yeah, and even if you did, you'd have to listen to a couple of yahoos jabbering about puppies and...
I think he may be looking to put his opponent away here.
Oh, man, look out below. What a huge... Here's the pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
I think we're hearing the match is over. That's all she wrote.
You know, I don't know if everybody's going to be happy with the decision, but it's pretty clear who won that one.
It's hard to argue the referee's call. The ref counted the pin, and that's that.
Yeah, no doubt, Cole. If anyone's got a problem with it, they better hope for a rematch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus. And the opponent, from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
I'm Michael Cole alongside Taz, and we welcome you to Portland, Oregon. It's been a long time since we've come to Portland, and it's great to be back.
No doubt, Cole. Tonight, the Rose City's gonna get its face rocked, and I can't wait.
And neither can these fans. We better get started, or we might have a riot on our hands.
I feel like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
Cole, the more I watch this match, the more I'm thinking that there's some legitimate personal issues here between these superstars.
You might be right, Taz. After all, they spent the better part of the match beating the hell out of each other. It's hard not to take something like that personally.
Wow, great reversal. Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
And there's the reversal. What an incredible match we've seen so far.
And it ain't over yet, Cole.
It sure isn't. I think these superstars could keep going for quite a while longer.
Man, Cole, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they got.
4.
And there's the counter, Cole. Can you believe this match so far, Cole?
I really can't, Taz. This isn't anything like what I expected from these competitors.
Yeah, I gotta admit, they're surprising the hell out of me here, too.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes these superstars so exciting to watch.
Man, what a match. Kids, if you're watching this, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. These are trained WWE superstars, and even they wind up seriously injured sometimes.
1.
No joke, Cole. These guys know what they're doing. Hence the word, trained professionals.
3. 4.
These superstars are pounding the heck out of each other. How much longer can they keep this up?
I don't know, Taz,
6.
but you can bet that it's going to get a lot worse before it's over.
1.
Oh, would you look at this? Talk about arrogant.
2.
It's sickening.
Actually, I think it's great. That's not arrogance, that's confidence. And that's what wins matches.
2.
There's the reversal,
3.
Cole.
4. 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible display of athletic ability here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole?
7.
These are WWE superstars, for crying out loud. They're the greatest athletes in the world.
True enough, Taz. There's no off-season for them. There's no month or two off between matches.
There sure ain't, Cole. I mean, these guys are here week in and week out, and every night they leave it in the ring.
And they do it all for the WWE fans, Taz. Without them, none of us would even be here.
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
What a reversal.
Here's the pin. This could be it.
Vic, nice reversal.
These superstars are on fire tonight.
They sure are, and I don't think they're going to be put out anytime soon. Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Cole, but it's not. It's not a disqualification.
Nice quick counter.
It looks as if the damage may have been done here.
I think we're one submission move away from the end of this match.
Great reversal.
It's obvious these superstars have studied.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
I wonder if we're going to see anything this good on Raw next Monday, Cole.
Come on, Taz. I think we both know the answer to that one.
2, 3,
That was a textbook reversal.
4, 5.
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of each other all match.
You better duck.
Too late. She scored big with the chick kick. What a counter that was.
1, 2.
Oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't 3.
I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz's mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have, and that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
No doubt, Cole. There ain't no way you're going to win a match if you're out of gas 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
Look at these superstars, Cole. I mean, they're not even contemplating the fact that they might lose here tonight.
They've sacrificed so much to get here, Taz. I don't think they can allow that thought to enter their heads.
Here's the pin.
1.
Way too early to get a 3 count.
Man, this match is...
And here's the cover.
1.
That wasn't even 2.
Talk about sending a message of defiance to your opponent.
2. 1.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
Well, I think this one's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Not too tough to figure out who's going to win this one.
You know, this wouldn't be the first time you've made a prediction that didn't pan out.
That's pretty funny. You know what I predict? You keep up with your mouth, you're going to have a permanent limp.
1, 2,
I think we know which way this one's going to go, Cole.
Actually, Taz,
4.
from my perspective, I think it could go either way.
And what perspective would that be exactly? The perspective of somebody who has a
6.
neck that resembles a stack of dimes?
7.
Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've
1.
seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz?
2.
These are some of the greatest superstars in the world, doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants. I went into this expecting a good match.
1.
I'm just saying, it's even better than I thought it would be.
I know exactly what you mean. These superstars certainly are pulling out all the stops.
3, 4, 5,
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys.
6.
But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game,
1.
Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind. That'll get your opponent fired up. Just hope it doesn't backfire on you.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to listen to you try to call a match all by yourself.
I think I've got a pretty good idea who's going to win this match, Cole.
I wouldn't be so sure, Taz. If there's one thing we've seen, it's that anything can happen here in the WWE. I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
That's the bottom line, Cole. If you're not doing everything you can to win, then you're in the wrong game.
If you ever wondered just how much punishment a human body could take, I think you're going to get an answer tonight.
You might be right, Taz. It doesn't look like these superstars are going to go easy on each other.
That's not what they're getting paid for, Cole. And besides, they got too much pride to give less than 100% in there.
Folks, we'll be staying with this match to the end with no commercial interruptions.
Good thing, too, Cole, because I don't think we'd ever hear the end of it if we cut away here.
You're probably right, Taz. I know I wouldn't want to miss a second of this act. And there's the pin!
1, 2, 3.
The referee's calling for the bell.
Well, that's
Here's
a free
your
count.
winner.
That's all she wrote.
That certainly was a decisive victory. That
Trish
pinfall left
Stratus.
no room for ambiguity.
Nope. You let your shoulders stay down on the mat for 3, you lose. That's it. That's simple.